Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. I'm kind of excited, kind of sad, kind of every mood today, to be honest. I did have a video planned. I pulled out all of my fall palettes, right? And kind of Christmas too. Like any holiday launch from the last 5 years. All of them. And they're all sitting on my bed. And ooh, is my fiance going to be mad when he gets home because I now have to go to work. And they're going to be sitting there until I get off work. But I was moving everything and I was putting stuff away that I had out, and switching it out basically. And the Urban Decay Naked palette fell. And I was like, what am I to do with this? So I thought I'd use it again today. And I kind of already know, but I had to use it again because I just did. That way I can just either put it away or I can keep it and it'll be here. I will say that I just got called into work, so I created this very quickly, and mind you, I don't have to be there for another hour, 2 hours, no 2 other hours. So I'm fine as far as time goes, but it was still an effortless way of creating a look, but I could do that with my Natasha Denona palettes too, and it'd probably come out prettier. But I did want to say I bought this off of the Too Faced website. It came in a kit. And y'all know I love to drop stuff. And, anyway, their pillow balms are on sale, right? And I love their pillow balm. Okay? The original, the banana, the vanilla, the strawberry, the chocolate. Mango, is that the other one? It's an orange watermelon. Had it. Now, my favorite is the original. For the sheer fact, at night, it's clear. It doesn't get everywhere. It doesn't stain anything. As far as a gloss, like if you were to wear it on something, I would either go with the chocolate because it's got a brown tint, or the banana with the yellow because it goes really well with nudes too. But it's up to you on which one to do with it. I like the strawberry. It's a more pinkier color. Actually, their newest one. What is that one? This one. Here's one of my favorites. What is that called? Cranberry Crush. That is one of my favorites. Love that. But anyway, they came out with this thing. Two of these, right? One's called Crystal, one's called Ice Crystal, and this one's called Midnight Crystal. So Midnight Crystal, Ice Crystal. And it came in a set for $30-some. This was not discounted. But all their other hangover stuff is right now, 30 to 40%. Just so you want, if you're interested, use the code VIP FFSEPT. That's what it is, and you get 40% off. Because I also bought the hangover, the pillow spray, 3-in-1. This one here, I bought it in the big size because I really like this. Sample size, travel size, whatever. Alright, for the face, I just threw on the Lancome. For concealer, I am wearing the Nude Stick. Of course, with the Sigma underneath of it, the eye corrector. I set my whole face with the Lunar Beauty because it's quick and easy. It works under the eyes and all over the face. For bronzer and blush, I pulled out my Jacqueline Cosmetics. Again, don't know what to do with these things because they're no longer available. But man, I do not want to get rid of them because they're beautiful. The blushes and bronzers just go so well together. And then again, I use the Jacqueline Iced highlighter. And man, I am getting a dip in this and it's starting to scare me because this is one of my favorite highlighters. For real, for real. And I know that Hourglass is kinda like that formula. And there's other brands, but it just doesn't compete with that. It really doesn't. For lips, I'm wearing the Hershey's and Glam Light lip kit. It's just easy to do. Alright, let's get into this Urban Decay palette because I don't even know. Oh, I'm using the Tarte Fake Away Cream in my waterline. Okay, the first shade we're going to go into is Buck. I mean, there's really only two mattes in this palette also. Now, some of these can be used as matte, like if you were using a matte, they're more like of a shimmer formula. But the whole look, no matter how you go about it, is very soft. And I do understand that, like, when it came out, how big it was. Like, I get that. I understand that. It was huge. And it was before I got into the makeup, so I didn't, I kind of heard about it. I saw it, of course, but I wasn't really into makeup, so it never crossed my mind until, I got into it, and then it was discontinued. But in today's market, it's my problem with it. Like, am I going to pull this palette? I'm taking that same shade under the lower lash line. Am I going to pick this palette up over any of my other palettes? Any of them? And the answer is no. It's more like I just wanted it for the collector mentality, maybe. Or just to see what all the hype was once about. And again, I understand what the hype was about. I get that part, But it's just not anything in today's age worth it. And I don't know how well. I'm curious to know if this worked. We're going to go into the shade Hustle now. So I used Bake, which is right here. And now we're going to go into Hustle, which is right here. Anyway, I'm curious on how well this did perform. Like, how many units did it sell? Because I know there's a lot of people like me that, wasn't into the makeup. Or maybe they have the original and they wanted this one because they, hit pan on certain shades. I don't know. Or for the reminiscing. I don't know. Or to compare. But, like, as far as quality, that's where I'm like, you didn't buy it for that. There's no way. With what's on the market, you bought this palette for that. Yes, it creates pretty looks. Yes, it's quick and easy. But so are a lot of other palettes. We're going to go into the shade Sin now. I'm dropping everything. Let me put these brushes down. Alright. Oh, this one's back. What am I doing? We're going to go into the shade Sin right here. And we're going to put that on the lid. And I'm even pretty sure they came out with palettes with these colors. Like littler palettes, like Sin, Half Baked. At least it's ringing a bell to me. I think I even have them somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. Like, for me, I'm glad I have it just because I have everything else, But I don't think I would ever say to somebody, go out and buy this. Because it's unreal. It's going to change your makeup game. I just don't. Now, if you take this palette and maybe add a Super Shock to it, or not a Super Shock, wrong brand, the Moon Dust shadow to it, sprinkle a little Space Cowboy or something all over it, then maybe we're talking, But the palette on its own, I just could never. We're going to go into the shade Virgin now. Not with that one, we're not. And I'm just going to put that on the inner corner. And I am wondering, like, why, if you all bought this, just out of curiosity, why? Is it like me, you just wanted to see what the hype was about? Or, sentimental reason, whatever, collector? I'm just curious. I mean, for a beginner, I could see where you might get this palette. We're going to take the shade Creep, this black shade, and we're going to line the lash line up and bottom, top and bottom lash line with it. Like, I can see a beginner, especially like if you're walking into Ulta and it's right there and you're like, okay, a neutral palette. It would be easy to use, right? Then maybe. because you just don't know. But if you know, you know. And like part of me wished they would have came out with this. Like it is, nothing changed really about it, right? But they came out with the same thing, but with an elevated formula. Same color story, elevated formula though. You know what I mean? Like 2.0, not the reloaded. That was completely different, that reloaded palette. And I liked it, I did. But again, after using all different types of shadows, this just isn't sticking out in my head. We're going to go back into Buck. Okay. And I'm going to take that Tarte Fake Awake. Trying not to get makeup on myself. And run it on the waterline. And I do think there's a time and a place and a reason for this palette. But into my makeup today, I don't think it has its place. It has a place in memories. It has a place in playing with it and just, oh yeah, remember, you know? But to actually show looks, I mean, I know myself. I am going to grab a Natasha Denona palette. We're going to go into the Benefit Bad Gal Bang in the Grwm. But let me know your thoughts if you purchase the palette. Are you using it daily? Weekly? I kept it here because I thought it is an easy palette to work with, and it creates a look. It does create a pretty look, and it's quick and easy, but when I've had to hurry to do my looks, like for whatever reason I had to get out the door, I'm going to be honest, this isn't the palette I grabbed for. I grabbed for my Natasha Denona. I Need a Nude, or the one, the High Glam, or whatever it was, that's got like the bronzer and the blush and the special, those pretty shades, 5 pretty shades. That's what I grabbed for. I'm glad I gotta go to work today because I think I need to pick up the new Bad Gal Bang in the brown. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put this palette away, y'all. I mean, to be honest, also, like, I am so ready for the holidays. Like, I'm ready to bring out my Glam Light palettes and use them. Y'all know Chucky. I love that palette. And I'm so ready to play with it and all the other ones. Even bring out the Scooby-Doo again, because it's kind of Halloween, you know? But I do think this is a pretty look. And I do feel like if I did take the Super Shock Shadow and just sort of tap, it would be even prettier. But let me know your thoughts. I'm going to get off here and pack up my stuff because I got to go. Tomorrow's video, I don't work. I don't intend to work. I didn't intend to work today either. That's why I was going to do the start on those holiday palettes, but chances are that's what we're doing tomorrow. Unless you have any other thoughts. I'm up to suggestions. Nothing new really has come in yet. So waiting for my hourglass. It's stuck somewhere en route. My Lisa Eldridge has a shipping label, but is not shipped yet, so there's that. And I can't keep playing with the Too Faced Happily in Love palette and the Sigma Little Mermaid palette. I mean, I could play with those. I could, but I think you guys are gonna get bored of it. But yeah, let me know if you have any thoughts. If not, we'll start on past holiday, kind of like fall vibe type palettes. Get into the fall groove of things. And yeah, I hope this video helped. I hope it entertained and did something anyway. If it did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day, but Sunday I am trying. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.